Ladies and gentlemen, graphic designers, we're going to do the Gravit tutorial 01. We're going to really get into the pen tool and learn how to use it. Don't forget, red text means stop and take notes. The notes are worth a lot of points, and we're going to turn them in a couple of weeks. We're going to just keep taking notes for a while and do that. All right, but the first thing is we've got to open and save this project. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Canvas account. Okay, and we got to find this thing. Now, if you're working on Inkscape, you click on this one. But we're working in Gravit on this particular tutorial. I'm going to do this. And so it's the same assignment. One's in Inkscape and one's in Gravit. Okay, so what you do is you just click on this link right here to get to the assignment. I've already got it opened over here, so I'm going to go over there. So it's going to take you here. And before you go too far, make sure this is you. You got to make sure that you're logged into Gravit as you, or it won't work very well. And so in order to, this is my project, so you can't work on it. So you have to make it your project. So you're going to go File, and you're going to say Save to Cloud As. And if you haven't already done so, you're going to make a new folder called Creative Computers. And inside there, you're going to make a new folder called Vector Tutorials. And then if you look down, this is kind of a funny way to save it, but there it is right there, Gravit 01. You're going to add your name to it, and then you just hit enter on the keyboard, and it's going to go ahead and save it. And now you're going to find that all the tools pop up, and you're going to do stuff. Now, this one's goofy. It's, for whatever reason, it's starting off on the page. So we want to start off with a new layer. So we're going to say, hey, let's start with this new layer right here. And now we can start drawing with our pen tool. So let's just zoom in just slightly a little bit. And then we're going to click on the pen tool. And this, to do straight lines is super easy. All you do is click and release, click and release, click and release. We like to line it up if we can. So click and release, line it up, click and release, and line it up again, click and release. Okay. Now it wants to keep going, and we're done. So you press the D key, and then you click, and so you're done now. But we want to make this a little bit prettier and a little bit thicker. So we're going to go to the selection tool. We're going to click on our artwork we just did. We're going to move this ugly mug out of the way. We're going to come down here to borders, and we're going to say so you just hover over here, and then you just click with your mouse and drag it up to 7 or to 12 or 11, whatever you want. And then you're going to click on this, and you're going to change it to a color other than black or gray, because you, my friend, are not Batman. Okay, so the next thing we can do is we can see if we can change the cap. Okay, so we're going to click off of here. We're going to click back onto this thing, and we're going to go to the advanced border settings. And then, of course, we want to not use the dreaded butt cap, but we're going to give it a round cap. And then we'll notice that when we click off of it, we're going to notice that, oh, it didn't do it. So click on this thing, and we're going to go to, try it again. Let's go to the round cap. Will it do it? And click off. It doesn't seem to want to do it. Oh, it did. Oh, I see. It did there and there. It didn't do those parts. So if we want to do those, we have to click, and then we're going to, let's see if we can figure that out real quick. We might have to, we have to do the joints. So we want a rounded joint as well as an end. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing again, but down low. So we're going to go back to our pen tool, and we're going to just simply go click, click, and we're going to line them up nice and neat. Click, click, click. When we press the which key, the D key, click to be off. And I want you to go ahead and go through and increase the size of this. So we're going to go to the selection tool, click on it. We're going to go to the increase the border size, click and change the color. And if you want to change the caps, you can. Now, the final thing that we need to do is we need to save this thing to where you can give it to me. So you're going to go File, and you're going to say Save. And then you're going to go File, Save. So we did File, Save. Now you're going to share the file. Okay. You're going to copy this thing. Okay. And then now we have to go back to Canvas. Okay. So you go to, yours is going to say Submit. You go to Submit. You go to Website URL. You click here and press Control V. and you submit the